remember when hip-hop used to be fun?
What is going down, world? Welcome to the 40s. I go by the name Black Pegasus. And today I'm checking out Coast Contra. It's all happening. They just dropped this. I think they dropped it like yesterday. And I missed it because my recording time, I record in the morning. And then the homie Chef B. West was like, bro, new drop, Coast. They've been touring with Wu-Tang, I think, a bunch of, man, shout out to these brothers, man. We're in a state where hip-hop needs resuscitation. Yo, straight up. Straight up. I hate being the old head, which I am now, so I just got to embrace that, you know. And I don't need to hear, you know, old school, like, hip-hop necessarily, like whatever y'all want to call it, but hip-hop needs some resuscitation, man. You know, I thought it was redundant when I was young. When I was really, you know, out there recording, touring on the indie rap scene, doing what I do, we were rapping about, like, dog, you know, commercial music, this, that, you know, like, you know how it is, the counterculture. That's what I was more a part of. So we were, you know, the redundancy of rap was already there. And now you fast forward to 2025, about to be in 2026, and something as refreshing as Coast Contra hits the scene. Bro, I'm all ears. I'm all ears. Ding. Anyways, we're going to check this out for the first time. This is a Coast Contra. It's all happening, fresh off the block. If you guys are here for it, like, share, comment, subscribe, and welcome back to the channel.
They tease him a lot, black peas on the spot. Welcome back. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. 40.
All right, let me get the logo down and pull the video up. I thought I had to burp. I guess I don't. Yeah, let's get it, man. You guys, if you'd be so kind to support the original content on the channel, you know, if you wanted access to the reactions early, there was always a link in the description to our membership. That gives you early access. I update it every day, and there's a big catalog of reactions that haven't been released yet, so you could have some fun with it. Let's go there, man. We're about to check out Coast Contra right now for the first time. What I would ask you guys to do is go check this out on their channel without me. When I say that, that just means what I'm doing isn't a substitute for the original. Always go support the original content creator. It's important to, you know, watch it over there, stream the music, purchase it, even get tickets to go see these brothers when they're performing. Anyways, let's check this out for the first time. We're checking out It's All Happening, and this is Coast Contra.
You remember when hip-hop used to be fun? MCs had their own style and shit. Shit crazy. Look, you been wondering where we been. Around the world, we brought it back again. This, that sound that make you reminisce. It's all happening. You been wondering where we been. Around the world, we brought it back again. This, that sound that make you reminisce. It's all happening.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I had to stop it before they start spitting because I'm loving the tonality and the energy that's been set by the production. Straight up. Him saying reminisce is exactly what this makes me feel like. Feels somewhat nostalgic. Now, it doesn't make me feel like the exact song, Pete Rock and CL, you know, when they reminisce over you, my dog. You know what I'm saying? Totally different sound sonically, but that nostalgic feeling I'm getting from this production already, and we haven't even gotten to the rap. So let's go.
You've been wondering where we been. Around the world, we brought it back again. This, that sound that make you reminisce. It's all happening.
Hey yo, my dear, you're overcome with fear. You pray, you say hello with someone there. Don't give up, give me one chance to share, cause you're not the only one in despair, this I know. Time's hitting hard, we can all feel the impact. Even though it's hard, never call it a mismatch. There's some niggas like me that resent that. Just know I gets my lick back. Even when you're broke, you can fix that. Yeah, the system is cracked, but the solar system's intact. So drop comments in the space showing we exist. Follow with me while I rimmer. Boom, still remember many forgotten winners. Back when my sole agenda was to get rich as a kid. I didn't even know politics exists. Always had grit since the placenta. A born sinner with clenched fists. I kept my head up, remained on the swivel. deal with. You know I'm indie, business is business. Personal, if I get forgiveness, life is a bitch. Try not to be chauvinistic. Look, I know she gets expensive, but when she's gone, she don't come visit ya. On the dotted line goes the signature. Yelling, here come the repo man. Here come the repo man. Looking to take away your self-esteem, take away your essence, take away your dreams, take away your faith, take his place, take you to extremes, damn near take away everything.
So what's your takeaway?
It's like I say, yo, I got what it takes, no question. Can't no man on earth repossess my blessings, cause I believe what's for me is for me and that's destined. That's a life lesson, learned since an adolescent. Now we're chopping with the elders, built knowledge with mental elders, sharing echoes of wisdom like Zelda. Hard knock scholars that rock street regalia, reminisce and then regale ya, really. Paralyzed by the burnt smell of paraphernalia. They feel pain because the guilt's still familiar. They eyes show you better than they tell you. Until then, you never seen a museum of failures. They regret taught me about success. I became obediently rebellious. Yes, obedient to God, but the rebel within. Cause darkness only comes from the mind of men. Say what? Darkness only comes from the mind of men. Say what? Darkness only comes from the mind. Get out your head, trust your heart, find the light. Every soul contains the same potential to shine bright. Taj Austin.
My name's Eric Jamal.
Bruh, I want to cry, dog. I want to fucking just let tears out, bro. Damn. You know, sometimes I wonder what's missing in my life sometimes, you know. And there's a lot of things, as you get older. This was missing, man. Like, straight up, I feel emotional, man. You know, I ain't gonna get all on some weak, you know what I'm saying? But damn, man, I ain't gonna lie. There's just something that just hit me with this. Now, okay, hold on. I want to show you guys something. Okay, we're at 2:45. We gonna come back. Bruh, immediately. Where is this? Right here. Just listen. Just hear me out.
That make you reminisce. It's all happening.
Hey yo, my dear, you're overcome with fear. You pray, you say hello with someone there. Don't give up, give me.
And then he switches it. So I don't know why that intro hit me like the Far Side, bro. The Far Side, dog. These mother effers are channeling some other shit, bro. Straight up. Anyways, I hate making these comparisons because Coast Contra are their own unique thing. They are a hybrid, and they are essentially the resuscitation of hip hop manifested. They're the resuscitation of hip hop manifested. No one can do this. No one can do what they're doing currently. You know, to channel, let's say, a little bit of Tribe, a little bit of Far Side, a little bit of Wu-Tang, a little bit of like Cannabis and M. It's not fucking possible, but they've made it possible. I don't care what people say. This is the cutting edge of rap. This is the cutting edge of hip hop, period, right now, in my opinion. It's just so great to feel. And I know some people who are, are on the cutting edge of rap and are in this. I'm not saying they're the only thing, but it's all in the indie space. It's all in the underground space. All the stuff. Eminem is fire. All these guys are great, but there's just something unique when you hear stuff like this. It reminds me of the homie too, R.A. the Rugged Man, when sometimes you hear him just go off with Afro, and there's just this unique positioning in the underground that's just hungry. But this is, man, I'm gaslighting right now. I can't even think straight, man. Did you hear all the bars that's intertwined with this? You got to pay attention to their bars. That's just what you have to do. I think you could literally have a professor in a college course, take a whole a class or week breaking down the sophistication in the wordplay and the bars and the metaphorical value, right? One of the ones that stood out to me right away was like the double dribble and travel, and like there's just so much metaphorical substance in the way they deliver, but there's alliterations, there's patterns, there's callbacks. The way they write their lyricism is super sophisticated and very ahead of the curve. So just shout out to them. I'm not going to do a lyric breakdown because this is a 7-minute track, and I'm just in all, so okay, this is what I want to say. There's something about music that makes you feel something inside on multiple levels. And sometimes I'll hear something from them and it's the lyrics like that. Ooh, the awe factor of the lyrics. Well, this is everything. The spiritualness, the emotionality of the actual track, bringing me to this place like when I like Pete Rock and The Far Side. So it's like now I'm getting this Tupac thing, right? Like, for example, I'll give these examples. People get mad when I say it, but me personally, Eminem never really evoked the same emotion that Tupac evoked with the way he delivered it. Like, I just felt, you know how Tupac kind of sang and rapped and, dear mama, like there's just something there. And so, that's just me, man. Let's go. We rocking with the Coast, man. Cooking.
We so contain the same potential to shine bright. Taj Austin.
My name's Eric Jamal. My friends call me E. I'm not an alcoholic. I'm just addicted to bar hopping. Hey, I formed this bad habit. I take shots at these.
Bro, everything is a bar with these guys. I'm not an alcoholic, but I'm addicted to bar hopping, right? Spitting bars, hopping, hip hop, writing bars, and then start AA, like an AA meeting. It's just incredible, right? And I'm not going to sit here and break all this shit down because there's just so much. It almost takes from the feeling and the experience you get if you do it. Like, I think it's just the thing, like you catch it while you go. You vibe, you're like, oh, that was nasty. You know what I'm saying? If you go to a bar breakdown channel for that, though, because it's fun. Like when you get into the depths and the woods of what the sophistication in these lyrics, sheesh.
My friends call me E. I'm not an alcoholic. I'm just addicted to bar hopping.
Plays off E.
Hey, I formed this bad habit. I take shots at these whack rappers. To kill an MC, I like to do it old-fashioned. Pull a mask out and tell him put his ass inside a casket. Spit fireballs until he turn to ashes. He ain't earn my satisfaction. Put me on the track and watch me run past him. At bare minimum, I'm first draft pick. My IP, hey, that's worth billions. You ain't gotta ask me. It all started with a passion. Let me tell you how it happened. In Ali's, I started rapping. Punchlines felt like him jabbing. Swung at every rapper till one hook caught the masses. Now like play, I sit with the caches, molded and crafted. I miss bills for this rap shit. A Ramadan, Muhammad would say that I'm the fastest. Imagine if people of color created access. They fear Khan when Louis Vuitton out of fashion. Closed-minded, they designed us to think with shackles. Niggas still trapping, police still come by harassing. Ask why they say it's our blackness, but what the pigment was, our skin was never attractive. I'm Neo in 8 Mile, I followed the right rabbit, the one that can make tricks with the words and chose the battle. In Hunger Games, I am Katniss, my pen turned to an arrow. Mocking Jay's blueprint, this is all a foreshadows.
True hip hopper, real boom bapper. No, I'm not your too cool.
Dude, I'm fucking done with these dudes, man. Turn this shit off, man. What are we doing, bro? I'm Neo on 8 Mile following the white wabbit. Yo, son, the bar hopping scheme is so incredible, but it doesn't matter because all of these guys they just have different styles. Bro, Voltron has formed, homie. The Power Rangers are here, bruh. What the is going on, man? Ah, bro. And again, the beat. This is the one for me, dog. Like, I've heard a gang of their stuff, and I rock with it, but this is my Yeah, man. Anyways, if people were wondering why I'm standing up, one, I knew that I might get hyped, but the other thing is, like, at jiu-jitsu, we're doing a lot of wrestling, and my back is, like, I got scoliosis. So if people are like, why is he standing up today? Yeah, because it's getting serious, man. We getting serious, that's why. But on some real spill, it's just, I don't want to sit down. It's like, hey, let's get it popping. Anyways, holy again, these are really fun videos to go watch bar breakdown channels. Really good. Like if Knox Hill breaks this down, if some of these people who have these very elaborate breakdowns, please go watch that, man. Because this is actually worth, like, there's a part of me that's, dog, you just need to come back and try to go over how many of the bars can you catch? Incredible wordsmiths. Incredible lyricism. All right, let's go. Let's keep it moving.
In Hunger Games, I am Katniss, my pen turned to an arrow. Mocking Jay's blueprint, this is all a foreshadow.
True hip hopper.
Oh, my God. Yo, I'm sorry. These dudes are snapping.
Followed the right rabbit, the one that can make tricks with the words and chose the battle in Hunger Games. I am Katniss, my pen turned to an arrow. Mockingjade's blueprint, this is all a foreshadow.
True hip hopper, real boom bapper. No, I'm not your too cool rapper. Sometimes my jokes ain't funny. Sometimes I don't got money. Now fake 'em up, fake 'em up, fake 'em up, fake 'em. Watch 'em big 'em up, build 'em up, then break 'em. Coast ain't a bow, posing for cloud. Can we reminisce? Shakalaka broke a shackle, nigga couldn't handle it. Off the chain, the slave name, he rebranded it. Raz Austin, how much it cost him? Dues that he paid, minimum wage, exhaustion. No flexing, no flossing, he walked it. Ross people mispronounced the name often. Nor would you recognize the car he cut from. 2 lives, the nigga came to earth with a +1. Was I busting out the pen? I was only 16. Had a fetish for this shit every night, wet dream. I was busting rap, even broke a condom in between. Like, oh, wait a minute, I've been raw for a minute. Say, who's in the place? Can you let us know your whereabouts? Hello, nice to meet you. We them niggas you been hearing about. I don't feel you rappers saying something we should care about. Gotta touch the people, only way to make them feel it like, ooh. Wake 'em up, wake 'em up, wake 'em up, wake 'em up. All right, the hot cat fiend, robust, the bean fiends on the mic, touch screens, all right? But I'm tapping in on sight. Mainstream is nice, but the underground get hype. They pay attention, plus they value the price of every true hip hopper, real boom bapper, MC rocker, front row at the show. It shows the line, it grows, the crowd controls, the hey, the ho, the highs, the lows, the ties, the lows. We eat, we meet, with y'all, it's cold, it's God inside the fifth, it's live on Apple, on Tidal, on Spots. If I catch a vibe like that, we went across the map to smile and bust a rap. Now the coast is back because
You been wondering where we been.
Yeah, you really got to pay attention to the lyrics. And then even on that last verse, the cadence, the delivery, the performance, just exceptional. And the way they're channeling all this different, like, there's a nostalgia here because they're channeling many different things and they made it their own, right? Like, you can hear it, you can see it, you can feel it. And then this is the beautiful thing about Coast Contra. This is what gives me hope, just in general, right? Because once there's a minute where you just think, damn, everything is about all this flashing. Basically, Coast Contra goes against everything that is currently trending. They focused on the lyrics. They focused on the beat. The beat is not this current modern overproduced slop. The lyrics are very deep. The technical ability, the skill level of their writing, their cadence, their patterns, their delivery is just world renowned. They focused on everything that nobody is focused on for the most part, unless you're traveling in the underground hip hop rap space, straight up. They're doing a music video and making the ground and the earth shake, sitting at a table such as mine. Wake up. They're sitting at a table like this, rapping and putting lyrics on the screen and going viral. That's how good they are. This is so refreshing. Oh, man, thank God this is happening, right? The revival is here. Yo, hip-hop matters, baby. You know, there has to be a balance. There's been a disruption, a disturbance in the force, right? There needs to be commercial hip-hop. There needs to be bullshit. There needs to be, pop, lock, and drop it. But there also needs to be some things you can go to for substance. I react to so much classic rock and country and different things. I've been doing some classic hip-hop here, too. Look out for my philosophy reaction and my tribute to Tribe scenario. They'll be on the channel. But the balance in the force has been disrupted, and this type of stuff brings it back. Shout out to Coast Contra.
On Tidal, on Spots, if I catch a vibe like that, we went across the map to smile and bust a rap. Now the coast is back because
You been wondering where we been. Around the world, we brought it back again. This, that sound that make you reminisce. It's all happening. You been wondering where we been. Around the world, we brought it back again. This, that sound that make you reminisce. It's all all happening. Everybody's flows just water under the bridge. But give a fuck about your raps or the money you spend. It's hip-hop, nigga, your fame won't survive this shit. Coming out the dungeons of rapping, the dragon skinny mink. All the beasts I slay live inside of my ink. Flesh of my flesh, blood of my blood, we connected on the brink. I found out it was all me at the end of it. Shadow working for free, I'm just trying to reap the benefits. Now I'm back at the beginning, hold up, let me reminisce about the time I was a youngin' back in Colombia. In the land of Cain, I was able to listen to MTV raps with no cable. Back at Granny's house, and in Calvo Sur de Bogota, Fefa Freddy had the inside. Now I ain't speak no English at the time, but I still caught a vibe. Singing, you're all I need. Was enough for me, the melody that ran through my mind so much. I thought it grew feet, had me feeling like hip hop was the thing to be. Had dreams as an immigrant of seeing NYC. Fast forward, we getting flowers from the legends that planted the seeds. We up in the league, following protocol, they call it a prophecy. My style supreme over them pyramid schemes. It was all a dream, niggas wanted it more than sleep. I be up all night, cooking up that shit. Hey yo, Coast, this how we do, like this. We be in the spot, running back, mic check. Coast to coast, we got the world tapping in. LA, tapping in. The Bay, tapping in. The Shire, tapping in. NY, tapping in. Philly, tapping in. DC, tapping in. Everywhere we go, it's all happening.
Bro, he actually cooked on that. I mean, they all cook, but he cooked on that last verse. The intricacy, bro. This is it right here. Damn, I missed it. 12/11. What's today? Oh, this drops today. Hold on. When am I reacting to this? Oh, it dropped yesterday. Okay, I got to go peep game. The Coast. The Coast, y'all. What are we doing? What the are we doing, y'all? Son of a gun, man. Sheesh. Let me get my bearings. Yo, these MFers do it every time, yo. Straight up. This is what hip hop needs. Also, you know, the wow factor, the oh my God factor comes from everything from the beat, the lyrics. But I want to also take some moments to always highlight this because, you know, I have a very, very, very unique audience on this channel. The positivity. If you guys don't see the references or hear the references to God, spirituality, and positive motion in general, and overcoming things, that's what they bring to light. So that should be the bars are incredible, right? The bars are incredible. But as a grown man on some grown man shit, I don't think, you know, the youth always understand how important it is that music's programming. And even like, and I'm just going to keep it real, like listening to an album like Biggie, Ready to Die, that's not the wave, bro. Like I listen to it, it's classic, but as a grown man thinking of the programming I let enter my mind on some like negative, dark stuff, if you're in that place, sure, listen to it, kind of embrace it, kind of like the grieving, the mourning process, then let it go. This is the consistent programming that will serve you, right? Positive motion, overcoming things, you know, positive outlooks, optimism, you know, it's really interesting. And I just want to highlight the positivity, the optimism in here, the spirituality. There's just a lot there. That beat switch was fire. They kept, even with a different beat, they kept the same nostalgic feeling. You know, they made a 7-minute song, almost an 8-minute song, and not many 8-minute tracks are going to keep my attention the way this did. This is great. This is great for the culture. It's great for the movement. And I know some people might not understand rap culture. You know, we speak a different language, but this is great. This is counterculture for real. Anyways, Coast Contra out now. Go check that out. At least that's what I just saw. Please support these bros. Let me see if I can get this video up tomorrow. That'd be dope. Anyways, Lord have mercy. That was the get back for all the bullshit we've been getting in hip hop. You know, people, you know, hip hop is so misrepresented currently. People don't even know what it is, man. They disrespect the shit so much, like in my comment sections, because they're like ignorant to like the origins of hip hop. You know, a lot of the things that came out of the culture that were positive for the world. And people just think it's, you know, murder, kill, dance, you know, do all this other crazy stuff. And so I think highlighting stuff like this is extremely important, extremely, and I really rock with this. Anyways, let me know what I got, what I missed. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I'll catch you guys later.
Thank you for being some man. 40 years down the road, back again. FUQ.